Have you ever locked eyes with someone for just a moment and felt something shift instantly? That brief connection, no words, no touch, just eye contact. Yet somehow, it felt powerful, almost magnetic. Today, we're diving deep into the science of eye contact and how something so simple can completely transform attraction, connection, and even the way people perceive you. Because here's the truth, your eyes are one of the most powerful communication tools you have, and most people are using them completely wrong. Why eye contact is so powerful. Eye contact isn't just a social habit. It's deeply rooted in human biology and psychology. When you make eye contact with someone, your brain activates regions linked to social bonding, emotional processing, and attention. In fact, studies show that eye contact can increase activity in the brain's reward system. That means something very important. When you look someone in the eyes the right way, their brain literally starts to associate you with positive feelings. That's the foundation of attraction. The chemistry behind eye contact. Let's talk about what's happening beneath the surface. When two people hold eye contact, dopamine levels can increase. The feel-good chemical, oxytocin, also known as the bonding hormone, can be released. Heart rates may synchronize. Attention becomes highly focused. This is why intense eye contact can feel almost electric. It's not just in your head, it's a real biological response. And the longer the eye contact lasts, within reason, the stronger that connection can feel. The 3-second rule. Now, here's where most people go wrong. They either avoid eye contact completely or stare too intensely and make things uncomfortable. The sweet spot, around 2 to 4 seconds. This is often called the 3-second rule. When you hold eye contact for about 3 seconds, it shows confidence. It signals interest. It builds connection without creating discomfort. Any shorter, and it can feel dismissive. Any longer, without breaks, and it can feel intimidating. The look, break, return technique. One of the most powerful ways to build attraction is a simple technique. Look, break, return. Here's how it works. You make eye contact. Hold it for a moment. Then gently look away. And then return your gaze again. This creates a sense of rhythm and intrigue. Why does it work? Because it mimics natural curiosity. You're not just staring, you're engaging. And that slight break builds anticipation. It makes the other person wonder, why did they look away, and why are they looking back? That curiosity is a key ingredient in attraction. Soft eyes versus intense stare. Another mistake people make is thinking that strong eye contact means intense staring. It doesn't. There's a big difference between soft, relaxed eye contact and a rigid, unblinking stare. Soft eye contact involves relaxed facial muscles, slight warmth in your expression, natural blinking, a subtle smile. This type of gaze feels safe, inviting, and attractive. On the other hand, a hard stare can feel aggressive or uncomfortable. The goal is connection, not dominance. Eye contact and confidence. Eye contact is one of the fastest ways to signal confidence. When you avoid eye contact, people may interpret it as nervousness, lack of interest, low confidence, but when you hold eye contact calmly, you communicate presence, self-assurance, emotional stability. Even if you don't feel confident internally, improving your eye contact can instantly change how others perceive you. And over time, that perception feeds back into real confidence. The role of pupils. Here's something most people don't realize. Your pupils actually change based on attraction. When you're interested in someone, your pupils dilate, get bigger, and interestingly, people subconsciously find dilated pupils more attractive. This is something you can't fake, but it shows how deeply biological attraction is tied to eye contact. Eye contact in conversations. Let's talk about practical use. During a conversation, a good rule is maintain eye contact about 60 to 70% of the time. That means, look when listening, look when speaking, but allow natural breaks. If you maintain eye contact 100% of the time, it can feel intense. If you maintain it too little, it feels disconnected. Balance is key. Using eye contact to build attraction. Now let's bring it all together. If you want to use eye contact to spark attraction, focus on these steps. Make initial eye contact confidently, hold it for 2 to 4 seconds, slightly smile or soften your expression, look away naturally, return your gaze briefly. This creates comfort, curiosity, emotional engagement, and over time, attraction builds naturally. Eye contact and first impressions. First impressions happen fast, often within seconds. And eye contact plays a major role. When you meet someone, make eye contact, immediately pair it with a genuine smile, keep your posture open. This combination signals, I'm confident, approachable, and present. That's incredibly attractive. Cultural differences. It's important to note that eye contact norms can vary across cultures. In some cultures, strong eye contact is a sign of respect. In others, it may be seen as too direct or even rude, so always stay aware of context and adjust accordingly. Eye contact in dating. In dating situations, eye contact becomes even more important. It's often the first nonverbal signal of interest. Subtle signs include holding eye contact slightly longer than usual, looking away, and smiling. Repeated glances. These small behaviors can communicate attraction without saying a single word. The triangle technique. Here's a powerful technique often used in flirting, the triangle gaze. You look at one eye, then the other eye, then briefly at the lips, and repeat slowly. This creates a subtle sense of intimacy and tension. It signals romantic interest in a natural, nonverbal way. Avoiding common mistakes. Let's quickly go over what to avoid: staring without blinking, looking down immediately, darting eyes around the room, forcing eye contact unnaturally, using eye contact without matching facial expression. Eye contact should feel natural, not forced. Practice makes perfect. If eye contact feels uncomfortable, that's completely normal. Like any skill, it improves with practice. Start small. Practice with friends, practice during everyday conversations, practice in low-pressure environments. Over time, it becomes second nature. The emotional connection factor. At its core, eye contact is about connection. It's about being present with another person. When you truly focus on someone through your gaze, they feel seen, they feel heard, they feel valued. And that emotional connection is what drives real attraction. Final thoughts. Eye contact is simple, but incredibly powerful. It can build attraction, increase confidence, strengthen relationships, create instant connection, and the best part? It doesn't require anything external. No money. No tools. No complicated techniques. Just awareness and intention. So the next time you're talking to someone, slow down. Look into their eyes. Hold that moment just a little longer. Because sometimes, the strongest connection you can create happens without saying a single word.